Hello again. I'm here to talk to you about my new Hexagon water filtration system 2, which I bought from eCauseway a little more than a month ago. It's to purify my drinking water, and it comes in a box. It has 3 cartridges, and also in the tap, you might be able to see it. There's a tap which allows you to turn it down. You have the regular tap water, and if you turn it up like that, it'll be for the filter water, right? Okay, coming out of the thing there. So just move this up. Okay, why do I buy a water purifier for? Well, it's because I want to drink healthy, clean water for myself and my family. Well, why do you need to drink clean water? I thought, tap water in a developed place like Hong Kong would already be clean. Yes, it is, because the government put chlorine into it. Chlorine will kill the bacteria, the harmful bacteria that's in the water. But the bad thing is, it will also kill the good bacteria in our stomachs, and also damage our cells and a lot of our cell tissue. And also it doesn't contain any extra minerals, anything that's good for you, right? So a lot of people just get around this problem by drinking bottled water, but I don't want to go through that, which I'll explain to you later on. Let me just explain to you the parts inside of the thing. Right, as you can see, there are 3 cartridges. 1, 2, and 3. First one is basically a ceramic filter, which will remove all the grit, dirt, and dust from the sand from the water. Second cartridge will add extra hydrogen to the water and make the water alkaline. The third one, the third cartridge contains a carbon filter, which will remove chlorine, and contains special little beads that will remove heavy metals. It also makes the water, it has special beads to make the water taste sweeter, softer. Over here, you might not be able to see it. There's a little magnet to create a magnetic, so the water passes through a magnetic field, which will break down the water molecules, so the water can be much more easily absorbed by your body, absorbed by the cells in your body. Okay, so that's about the inside. Okay, so how do we know? How can I prove that the water that comes through our taps contains chlorine? Well, I've got it over here. I've got a little chlorine tester. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some regular tap water in this cup, and some what do you call it? Some purified water in this little beaker. Okay, that will do. Okay, so where's my thing gone? Here it is. Right. Okay, so I'm going to put some in the regular tap water. I'm going to put a few drops in the water that's been passed through the purifier. Right. Okay. Give this a stir. And give this one a stir as well. Now, can you see one of them's gone yellow and the other one hasn't? Because the tap water contains chlorine, and that's a chlorine tester. Well, when it detects chlorine in anything, it'll make the water turn yellow. Okay, and this is clear. This is completely clear, right? Okay, so that proves that we have tap water. We have chlorine in our tap water. The next thing I'm going to show you is how our bodies, how living tissue can absorb the chlorine, right? I'm going to put some more, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some, what do you call it, tap water into, regular tap water into this beaker, which is here, and then I'm going to come over here and put a cabbage leaf in there. Right, so here it is. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to put it up here so you know I'm not cheating, not change the thing at all. Okay. Right. Coming back to drinking water. A lot of people get around the problem of chlorine in tap water by buying bottled water drink, like especially distilled water, like this one here. What's the problem with that? Well, it's been purified. So therefore it's been distilled. So therefore there are no minerals, no minerals in it. And secondly, it's found that the water is actually acidic compared to sort of tap water and purified water. And I'll show you now. Other acidic drinks include fizzy drinks, such as this type of thing. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate to you how that these drinks, the distilled water, the pop, and the well, okay. First of all, I will show you. I'll put some. I'll take this beaker and I'll show you in a bit. I'll put a little bit of distilled water in it inside. Okay, so I'll put some distilled water inside. And I'm going to take this other beaker, this other cup. I'm going to put some, pop inside, a little bit of Sprite inside. Okay, so well. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put some more purified water in it to show it, and I'll show you the difference in the acidity, alkalinity of these three. Okay. Just okay. Okay. Just move this aside. Right. So we've got 3 cups here. 3 cups of water. Okay. Don't worry. I'll show you the insides of them in a sec. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Turn the camera down. So this is a pH tester for the water. This is a pH test for the water. Okay. Okay. So pH test. Okay. So first of all, put it into purified water. Put it into the distilled water, and then finally into the Sprite. Okay. Give them all a stir. Pop the distilled water, and last but not least the purified water from the... Right, I'll just move the camera down here. As you can see, the water is actually, if you can see it, is actually gone quite yellow. Right, so this is the distilled water. This is distilled water, and this is the fizzy drink, the Sprite. They're both gone quite sort of yellow, veering towards orange, which shows that they're quite acidic, right? Quite acidic. But let's move this camera back. Move this camera back here. Yeah. Wow. Steady up. Steady up. Right. But instead, the water from that's been purified. Okay, see, it's blue, which means it's alkaline. Okay. Now, let me put that away. I'll also mention a little bit about the hydrogen, the fact that this purifier will add hydrogen to the water. Why add extra hydrogen to the water? Well, it's found that hydrogen is actually an antioxidant. What is an antioxidant? What it does, antioxidants, one of the functions of antioxidants is to deal with the free radicals in our body. We absorb a lot of free radicals from the food we eat, the pollution in the air, and these are basically electrons that break off from the main main molecules, usually and these can sort of go around our bodies, damaging our good cells, damaging our healthy cells. So you see a lot of supplements which say that you know such and such a supplement will deal with free radicals, and that's one of the jobs of antioxidants, is to sort of clean up these free radicals. And what hydrogen, the way that hydrogen does it, because hydrogen is a very, very simple element, it's just a proton and electron. What it does, it will attach itself to these sort of electrons and just converts these free radicals into water, just plain water, as a byproduct. So therefore, we by having less free radicals and having less oxidation in our bodies, we can actually slow down the aging process, which is the main selling point of a lot of food supplements, is to slow down the aging process. Okay, so if you remember earlier on, this is the tap water with a leaf in it. Okay, with a leaf floating in it, and I want to show you how living tissue can absorb chlorine. Now, if I take the leaf out, and I put some of that chlorine tester in it, you'll find, give it a stir, you find, even though it's gone yellow, it's relatively clear, which means that the leaf has absorbed most of the chlorine. Right, it wasn't as yellow as when I tested the chlorine in raw tap water. So that means the leaves, not only the leaf, but also our bodies absorb the chlorine. Okay, so it's a case of not we use water to wash our fruit and vegetables, but we use our fruit and vegetables to clean our water in effect. I told you about these. The water can make can add extra minerals to it. Yeah, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you right now, because I've got a little torture where the electrodes are shown at the end. So when it touches minerals, it'll complete the circuit and light the torch up. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some. I'm gonna put some distilled water into this cup. Okay. And I'm also going to put some mineral water into this cup. Oh, sorry, I'm going to use this cup instead. More mineral water. Okay, right. Okay, so this is the one with the distilled water in it, which has no minerals at all. I'm going to put this light pen into it. Oops, sorry. Okay, as you can see, no light at all, no light at all. But if I put it into this one, the purified water, what can you see there? Can you see that? It's gone. The pen is lit up, and I can also double prove this to you, because here I have a bottle of mineral water, which as you know, contains the lovely minerals. I'm going to pour it into this cup. And see the pen is lit up. This pen is lit. The torch is lit. Light is lit up as well. So, okay. Right. Okay. So this cup is from the this cup is regular tap water. This cup is the purified water. So how can I prove that the water from purified has smaller molecules? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip a tea bag into each cup. As you know, it's very difficult to make tea, to brew tea in cold water, but I'm going to show you how it can be done with water that's been purified by the Hexagon water filtration system. Okay, so I'll dip it into the regular tap water. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take the thing out. Right, okay, both have had roughly the same amount of time. Look, see how bright that one is. See how see how strong this one is, and how relatively weak the water from the regular tap water is. Okay, so. So there you have it, Hexagon water purifier. Right, I hope this has been quite useful for you. If you do want to buy this purifier, you buy it from your local eCauseway branch, from an eCauseway branch near you, or you can go to the eCauseway website, www.ecauseway.com. That's ECOSWAY.com. And if you need the sponsor ID number, then please send me a message. Okay, bye bye. Cheers.